In this video, I'm going to be telling you why I think the New Balance Rebel 4 could be one of the best shoes of 2024. What is up everybody and welcome to FORDY Runs. My name is Chris Ford and I'm a running coach who reviews running shoes here on YouTube. And today we're going to be talking about the New Balance Fuelcell Rebel number 4. But I want you to stick around to the end of the video because I've got a shoe that actually beats this. Okay people, so here it is, the Rebel 4 from New Balance. Now I've always been a big fan of the Rebel shoe from New Balance. If you look back on the channel, there's a few videos on the previous versions and I've always enjoyed running in them. Now the reason I've enjoyed running in them is because they're exciting, they're fast feeling, but they are a daily trainer kinda, but you can do some really fast paced work and have some fun in the shoe. So today we've got version 4 on the channel and I'm going to tell you all the things I like about it, and there's a lot of them. I'm going to tell you one or two of the things that have sort of left me disappointed, and then I'm going to wrap it up at the end, and I am going to tell you that one shoe that I think does actually beat this just about. Okay people, so here we go, the Rebel version number 4. Firstly, I think it absolutely looks banging, especially in this blue colourway. So the shoe is £140 here in the UK. We've got a stack of 30 millimetres in the heel down to 24 in the forefoot, which is 6mm drop. Well done for working out the math. The shoe is weighing an amazing 227 grams, which is about 8 ounces. This is a UK 10 because New Balance shoes, I've said it a million times in this channel, I always go up half a size. We've got a new Peber Blend midsole compound. It's not a full Peber Blend like you get on the SC, but we do have a Peber Blend Fuelcell midsole. We've got the Phantom Knit upper, and then you've got decent rubber coverage on the outsole. You've got a bit of exposed midsole there, but basically you've got decent rubber coverage. They played around with the geometry of the shoe. They've increased, I would say, the smoothness of it versus the other shoes. And another big improvement is the increase in stack height. Okay, so they're the stats and features real quick. Right, so in terms of sizing, like I said, I've gone up half a size. It doesn't fit true to size for me. You've got this Phantom Knit upper, which is very similar to what you get on the SC shoe. It is gathering here. I don't know whether that's coming out on the camera, but can you see that? It does gather up like the SC Elite 4. And in fact, I've got the SC Elite 4. I really like the way they're taking the design cues all the way down the range. If you look, they're very similar in terms of the design. There's the right amount of foam to make it feel racy but still give you some comfort. The tongue is gusseted and it gives you a nice lockdown, again a nice racy feeling tongue. Laces are good, fit around the heels good. I've had no hot spots or heel rub like I've had in the SC. What I really like is the wide platform. Look how wide that is. So you've got a nice stable platform underneath. This Peber based foam, you still have a wide platform, so you're not going to be rocking around all over the place. The rubber coverage provides decent amount of traction. It's been raining over here in the UK since the start of, well, the year, and I've had no issues in terms of traction. The step-in feels good, comfortable. You don't necessarily notice the increased stack per se, but you feel like you've got more foam under the foot versus the previous version, which I suppose you have because they've increased the stack. Anyway, let's move on. So I've had this shoe and I reckon I'm at about 25 to 30 miles, that's a guess, and they've all been very enjoyable miles. For me, this is what a new daily trainer in 2024 should be like. It's fast feeling, it's got a bit of Peber foam in it, it's got a reasonably good outsole, it's not over the top in terms of pricing. The upper's breathable, it feels fast but you can still do some of that easy work in it. You can go on the treadmill, you can do 10 miles in it, it can do a multiple of different things. And that's what a daily trainer should feel like. And I really like this. But before we get too excited, let's dive into the things I like and the things I don't like. So firstly, I like the Fuelcell midsole. I like the Peber Blend they put in here, it feels great. I like the wide platform, it really works very well. I like the outsole, it's tacky enough. I like the lacing, I like the fit around the heel and that, you know, the perfect amount of foams is not over the top. It feels racy enough, but it still maintains comfort. I like the way it looks. I love the weight. absolutely love the weight, and I just love the way it rides. Okay, things I don't like. Not too fussed about the upper. Got to be honest with you, I don't like the gathering thing going on here. See that on the camera? That's a bit annoying. And I still get mildly irritated that I have to go up half a size, but that's just me. And that's it, people. There's not much here to dislike. What they've got here on their hands, I think could be the best daily trainer of the year. Now that's a bold claim with limited miles on them, so we're going to come back and we'll report back. But at the moment, I absolutely love this shoe. I'm going to give this shoe the biggest compliment I can give it. It feels like a baby Super Blast. It's got that wide platform working extremely well with the foam that gives you confidence to sort of pick it up, back off, do a bit of this, do a bit of that. It is that competent when it comes to doing everything. And like I say, it just feels a little bit like the Super Blast, but a toned down version. The Super Blast has got like over 40 mil of stack in it, right? But this just feels like a lower stack version of the Super Blast. And like I say, that's the biggest compliment I can give the shoe. Now there's many shoes that this goes up against. You've got the Nova Blast 4, you've got the Hoka Max 6, which we recently had on the channel, and I really like that shoe. And I'll save the comparisons for the videos that are coming out. But what I can tell you sitting here, that this is a lot of fun. It's comfortable. It does all the daily work easily that I need it to do. With daily trainers, you sort of go, I think now, either sort of max stack, Ghost Max, easy feeling, Nimbus 26 kind of thing. Or you go this way, Nova Blast 4, Max 6 and this, which is probably where I prefer to go with my daily shoes. And they've really hit a home run here. They really have. It just feels effortless underfoot. And like I said, a daily trainer for me has to be versatile. And this shoe is extremely versatile. I'd quite easily put this into a 10K race. No problem at all. I'd quite easily do a half marathon in this shoe. And I can rock it at a park run. It's brilliant. It can do everything, and it can do everything extremely well. So well done, New Balance, because you've absolutely nailed it with this shoe, and I mean nailed it. But here's the thing. There is a shoe out there that beats the Rebel 4. Just. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Puma DV8 Nitro. Number 2. Now, before you go completely nuts in the comments, I know it's got a carbon plate, but I bought this shoe out of my own money for £82. I went over to startfitness.co.uk and I paid £82 for this shoe. We've got Nitro Elite foam in here. We've got Puma grip, which is king. Yes, we've got a nice little carbon plate in there. We've got a fantastic upper on it. It fits true to size. It is heavier than the Rebel 4 and it's got a fraction more stack. But this thing is so versatile, and at £82, it's almost half the price. And that's why I would recommend you buy this at the moment versus the Rebel. Now look, when this gets discontinued because version 3 is going to be coming, then fine, you buy the Rebel. But until that point, you buy this. Okay people, so there we go. Probably not the ending you was expecting, but I can hand on heart say I absolutely love the Rebel 4. Love it. I absolutely love this shoe. This is going to be my go-to for a while. I can't see me taking it off my feet. I really like Nova Blast 4. Really like Hoka Max 6, but there's something about this that just works for me, and that's the thing. You've got to find that shoe that works for you, and this does, like the Super Blast does. So before you go into the comments and say, Fordy, which would you buy, Super Blast or this? I'm going to tell you right now, I'd buy the Super Blast, but that's personal choice, and that's because of the running that I do. But for me, they complement each other, because daily works here, sort of marathon training goes to the Super Blast. Does that make any sense? Right, there we go people. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Rebel version 4. We will be doing a performance review. We will come back, as I said, once we get many more miles on the shoe. I'll come back and I'll report back and let you know how we get on with it. I'll do the comparison videos as I promised, and they'll be coming out on the channel real soon. So make sure you subscribe before you leave me today. Okay people, that's it. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I shall catch you all later.